For 2 decades, he's been the best. Valentino Rossi is simply the greatest MotoGP rider in history. Marc Márquez was 3 years old when Valentino Rossi made his Grand Prix debut in Malaysia on March 31st, 1996. Fast forward 20 years, and the Spanish whiz kid won his 3rd MotoGP title from a 37-year-old Rossi. The fact the greatest motorcycle racer in history is still relevant, but also a title challenger a couple of decades after he started, says everything about his genius.
Everyone has got to decide for oneself. I like racing. I like it, but it's true that there is loads of stress. It was like that in 2015 and also this year. There's always a lot of stress. You need a lot of passion. You need to enjoy when you drive, but everyone feels what is right for them.
Rossi won his first world title in the 125cc in 1997. 2 years later, he did it again in the 250cc class. In 2000, he started riding for Honda in the Premier 500cc class and won the World Championship crown in 2001. Rossi claimed the inaugural MotoGP title in 2002 and then won 5 of the next 7. The Italian was destined to be a motorbike rider, given as a kid he followed the every move of his father, Graziano Rossi, a 3-time winner on the world circuit.
I remember when I was very small. They took me. No, I always insisted on going to the races, and naturally, on the day of the races, the pilots are very tense, because they are very busy. Well, I was their nightmare, one of their nightmares, because they could not send me away. They had to listen to me. I was asking a lot of questions. I was glued to them. So they did not like me very much. You were just over 2 years old when you started coming with me to the box to stress my friend pilots. Uncini, Reggiani, Incinelli, asking for autographs, the helmets. They could not send you away because you were my son, but they could not handle you.
Valentino Rossi!
During his extraordinary domination, Rossi strung together a 23-race podium streak, which ended when he finished 4th at the Spanish Grand Prix in 2004. By this stage, he'd moved to Yamaha and hadn't missed a beat. In fact, he'd got even better. Rossi won the 2005 world title by an astonishing 147 points. He was unstoppable until he switched manufacturer in 2011 to Ducati. The move was a disaster, and he endured his first winless season of his MotoGP career. After 2 years, he returned to Yamaha and added to his legend by fighting back from the wilderness to finish 2nd to Márquez in 2014. Fellow Italian Giacomo Agostini holds the record for the most Grand Prix victories, having won 122 times. At the end of the 2016 season, which marked 2 decades in the sport, Rossi was sitting on 114 wins and showing no signs of slowing down. And that's why he's regarded as the best. A MotoGP immortal whose longevity defines his greatness.
1.